Look up at that night sky. Go on. Just for a second, imagine you're standing outside, feeling small under that immense, dark canvas. It's easy to think of it as a static picture. Doesn't change much in a human lifetime, right? The same old stars, the same familiar planets orbiting our same reliable Sunday. But what if I told you that picture is a lie? Our solar system isn't a closed room, but a bustling cosmic highway interchange. A ghost from a place we cannot name, on a journey we can barely comprehend. In July of 2025, our automated sky sentries, the Atlas telescopes, picked up a blip. They gave it a name, Comet 3I/Atlas. The first, Oumuamua, back in 2017, was a bizarre, tumbling cigar-shaped rock. The second, Borisov in 2019, was a more familiar-looking comet. And now, 6 years later, this 3I/Atlas. Astronomers across the globe have dropped everything, scrambling for a precious look. They've pointed the most powerful telescopes ever built by humanity towards this fleeting visitor. And what they've found is stranger than anyone expected. It's even glowing with a mysterious green light that has scientists scratching their heads. Its very existence has sparked a firestorm of debate. One prominent scientist making a breathtaking claim that this might not be a natural object at all. So, we have our interstellar visitor, but in those first few weeks, it was like trying to identify a stranger by their silhouette in a heavy fog. Our initial sketch was, well, it was rough. We knew it was fast. We thought it was large. The real work begins when you bring the world into focus. Our first big break came from a legend, the Hubble Space Telescope. Getting time on Hubble is like trying to get a reservation at the most exclusive restaurant in the universe. So, Hubble turned its gaze, and what it sent back wasn't just a pretty picture, it was a revelation. But the real magic is in this teardrop shape, the coma. It's a cloud of gas and dust being blasted off the comet's solid heart, its nucleus. Hubble allowed us to separate the glow of this fuzzy coma from the tiny, pinpoint nucleus at its center. They now estimate it somewhere between a mere 440 meters and 5.6 kilometers across. This isn't a giant planet killer. It's a fragile, tiny worldlet, a cosmic pebble. Enter the new kid on the block, the one with the golden mirror, the James Webb Space Telescope. If Hubble showed us the body of the comet, JWST was tasked with reading its soul, its chemical composition, a complex, messy structure, suggesting that different gases were spewing out at different rates from different patches on the surface. They saw dust, pointing toward the sun. Now, that's just weird. This comet isn't just passively shedding material, it's actively erupting. As the comet got closer to the sun, its brightness didn't just gently increase, it exploded. Calculations suggest this little comet may have woken up when it was a staggering 6 astronomical units from the sun. This points to the presence of hypervolatile ices, exotic stuff like frozen nitrogen or even hydrogen. So, we have a comet that's small, hyperactive, chemically peculiar, and physically unlike anything we've ever seen. What if it's not a comet at all? This is where our story takes a controversial turn. A twist that rockets from the quiet halls of academia to the blazing headlines of the nightly news. His argument started with a simple, statistical point. Remember those very first, rough size estimates? He argued that an object that large, just wandering through interstellar space, should be incredibly, almost impossibly, rare. So, if it's statistically improbable, what if it's not natural? Was 3I/Atlas a hunter stepping on a twig in our backyard? The screen shows the updated, smaller size estimates from Hubble. But is it science? The broader scientific community responded with a resounding and largely unified rebuttal. There was no wiggle, no nudge, no sign of an engine burn or an engineered maneuver. It was just a rock, obeying the same laws of physics that everything else in our solar system does. Comet 3I/Atlas is more than a scientific target. It's a reminder